Hi, I'm Sam, welcome to my channel. Today what I'm going to do is run the bleep test for you and also provide commentary over the top. So that commentary is going to involve the 3 energy systems that your body's using at any point in time during the bleep test, and also what to do at certain points during the bleep test when you're getting tired, and what to do at turns and when you're about to approach the turns as well. So if you watch this video and say you're at level 6 and you need to get to level 6.3, 6.4, watching this video will probably get you there. What this video won't do will take you from a level 6 to a level 10 immediately, because that just takes some personal fears of your own. But what it can do is just add those extra couple of stages to your bleep test score that'll hopefully see you passing the police or the fire service or any branches of the military. So let's crack on. Right, here we are then. So the key to starting off the bleep test is to be mentally focused. You know what level that you want to achieve. And by that, I mean, if you're starting off on level 6 and you want to get up to level 6.6, as you're running the bleep test, it doesn't matter if towards the end, when you're like 6.1, 6.2, you're missing the beeps. That doesn't matter. Just keep going to 6.6 in order to get your body used to running that distance to begin with. And then slowly but surely, you will then start hitting the beeps. So just mentally prepare yourself before you start the bleep test. And as I'm running this now, I always know that I'm gonna hit the beep with my left foot, so I never ever have to worry about that. I'm gonna go every single time to every single line with my left foot. And of course that's gone quite quickly now. We're already up to level 2 whilst I've been talking. And sometimes what may happen is you come into a beep and you might get there a little bit early. Start your turn even if you haven't heard the beep, and just do just a little foot drag as you're sweeping around the beep. That'll make it easier so you don't come to a complete stop. You don't want to come to a complete stop, because if you do come to a complete stop with no momentum going the other way, in which is your direction of travel, you're then going to start to use a lot more energy. So that's something you need to be wary of at exactly the same time. Level 2, 7. So we're still going quite slowly at the moment, and the bleep test is a test of aerobic fitness and a test of your anaerobic fitness as well. So I've just sped it up here a little bit just to go through just a couple more of the levels as I'm talking. And what you'll notice is, like I've said, I'll always be with my left foot. And now as things are moving along within the bleep test, you're going to start using those different energy systems. So you're going to start now speeding up, and your body might think, right, I'm going to have to start using now even more of my anaerobic energy system reserves. But because you're doing it for such a long time, it's getting to the point where your aerobic capacity, your energy system will kick in, and then you'll probably feel it kick in, because you're going to get to a level where you will just almost instantly feel your breathing and heart rate increase. It's just a change of energy system, and it is nothing to be worried about at all. It's just your body going into its aerobic energy system and then starting to use more oxygen than it was originally. So here we are up to level 5 now, essentially, and we're getting into the swing of things. We're starting to feel a little more comfortable. And you can see, again, left foot, and as I'm looking towards the line, I'm thinking, right, get to the beep, hit the turn and push off, and try and keep it in one flowing movement, so I'm not coming to a complete and utter stop. And this is quite easy to train as well with regards to doing hit training. So when you're doing hit training, should you, with your energy and moving from one point to another. With HIIT training, you're doing, say, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. So that 45 seconds intense movement, 15 seconds of rest, you're trying to train your body just to lower your heart rate as quickly as possible. And within those HIIT training, you need to be doing kind of like explosive exercises, things like lunge jumps and squat jumps, and that'll build up the strength of your legs in order to deal with the bleep test and really help you on your turns. So I did a little jump on the turn there, and I've done that a couple of times because I thought I was going to miss the beep, so I just wanted to keep moving forward, so I just do a little kind of hop just to help me out with my momentum as well.
Level 6, 9.
So we're going up quite quickly now. We'll be hitting level 7 soon, and this is where a lot of people will start getting tired. If you're starting to get tired at level 7 and you want to hit level 8, just keep going. It doesn't matter if you miss those beeps. You just need to keep going all the time until you are constantly hitting what you mentally prepared for at the start of the actual bleep test. And you can see now that the pace is increasing, and I'm starting to breathe a lot heavier now. So now, what I set out was, before I started, I'm going to do this. I wanted to do a video on it, and I think 10 levels would have been just fine. So I knew I was getting to, there's another hop there. So I knew I was going to get to level 10. If I'm like hammering it, I'll get to, say, a level 12 just about, but I will be absolutely blowing by the end of that. But I knew I was just going to get to a level 10, but now my heart rate's increasing. And I'm thinking, wow, I'm only just starting level 8 now. I've got another 2 levels to go. But if you look at it in the wider picture, the fact that it's only a certain amount of shuffles is not so much, try not to think about you're really tired at this moment in time, and the fact that you've got another 2 or 3 levels to go and you don't know if you're going to make it. It's just a case of you are going to make it, and if you miss the beeps, you're just going to carry on running. This is where things like now, as the pace is picking up, this is where hill reps come into it, where you might be getting your lower limbs feeling a little more tired than actually you're breathing. So you might think, oh, actually, I probably could go on, but the problem I'm having now is that it's my legs that are causing me the problem. So that's where you need to add things like hill sprints into your routine. So we're not doing too bad, coming on to 9. You can see me breathing again a little bit heavier now, and we're going back and forth, and the pace is coming up, but the pace I find increases a little more gradually once you start getting from level 7 and going up, and it's a little bit easier, I think, to get actually into the rhythm of things, and then you can start moving into your little zone in your mind now, which is where you're going for, because I knew I was getting into level 10, so that's it. Rather than thinking about anything else when you start off slow, you're purely focused on breathing properly and your turns and pushing off from your turns as well. You can almost hear me breathing a little heavier now. Just moving, just using all those different energy levels. Your body might be using the 3 energy levels now. It might be going for your aerobic, anaerobic. It's a good test. And there you have it. And there is the quick 10 levels there. What I will say is, if you are having issues with the bleep test, what I produce is a 6-week plan that costs £15, and it's all training purely focused on the bleep test. and ensuring that your muscular and CV endurance will get you to the level that you'll require. If you do have any questions, please just ask and I always get back to them all. Take care. Bye.